Hi everyone, and welcome to my unboxing of the Sony a7 III mirrorless camera. This came as a bit of an upgrade for me. This is my old dog here, my Nikon D7000. It was my first DSLR, and I started like most people do with a crop sensor, and it was a good camera, loved it, enjoyed it, but this is a massive upgrade. I've been waiting almost a month for it, and I was so excited, thought I'd do a video for it. So, let me set this aside. This is the lens I ordered for it. I'll get to this after I unbox the camera, but this is pretty exciting as well. So, opening the box up, they've got all sorts of information about the camera on here. Get right to it. Gotta love packaging. So you got your manual here. Looks like warranty, of course, a credit card application, and our manual in multiple languages in case you want to get, crazy and learn some Spanish. This looks like packing stuff. So that's all that fun stuff. Inside the box, this is what you got. Looks like it folds open. Everything is neatly compartmentalized inside the box. Looks like, yep, this is the camera. Let me pull this out of here gently. Oh wow, even feeling this right off the bat. The body of this camera is substantially lighter than the crop sensor Nikon I've been using. Man, I feel like my D7000 was almost twice as heavy as this. If I can remember accurately, I think the weight on this camera was 2 pounds, which is roughly 4 kilograms for everyone else out there. So this is pretty beautiful. Gorgeous. Just holding it, I can't even wait to get out and start using it. The one thing that is nice about this is the articulating LCD screen. So helpful for getting the low shots. And still having a viewfinder is also very, very nice. Alright, so let's set this right here and let's see what else is in the box. Oh, gotta love that it comes with a strap. Let's check the strap out. I was thinking I'd have to get a new strap for this camera, but Sony provided a pretty nice one. Nice branded, the A7. Very, very nice. That's cool. Set this aside. See, I'm sure there's a few more things still in here. Well, there's got to be a battery somewhere. You have a battery. Now the one thing that is nice about these is that Sony went to an entirely new battery than they'd used with the a7 IIs, and a lot of reviews say that these things last a lot longer than the old a7 IIs. Oh, and it has a plug, and it looks like a USB cable for charging your battery. There is no extra charging block or anything like that included in the box, so keep that in mind. You might want to order another one with the camera if you don't want to, I guess, charge it in the body itself. Pack this up and move this aside for a moment. Okay, so here's what you get in the box. You get your adapter, or your plug, your camera body, and I still can't believe how light this thing is. This is outstanding. You get your battery, and you get your cable, and lastly, you get your strap. Still pretty excited about this. Alright, so for this camera, I chose to go with the 24 to 70 millimeter G Master f2.8. This is an outstanding lens, and I was kind of torn by what to go with, and I kind of splurged and went with the G Master. So let's set this stuff aside, open up this lens. Still see that, let's keep that in here since that's the important stuff. So opening this up, nice and safely packed, which is good to see. Let's some bubble wrap in here. Ooh, and this comes with what looks like a case and a strap. So you got this strap in the box, and then in the box, you've got a case for the lens, all nicely wrapped up. And it looks like there's also a manual for the lens in the box. So I'll leave that in there for now. Let's check this out. This is actually really nice. This is a really, really handy carrying case if you have multiple lenses. And it's nicely padded, as you can see. It's kind of got a nice little suede interior, or felt interior, not suede. The lens itself is totally bubble wrapped. Keep it safe in travel. This is a really cool case. I guess these straps probably hook on here, something like this. Let's see. There you have it. Nice little shoulder bag. Real cool. I don't know if I'll be using that to necessarily carry stuff around in, but it's a nice case to have for the lens. Well, let's dig into this guy. There she is, and she is a beautiful lens. Quite heavy, honestly. I think it might even outweigh the camera by a little bit. I think the actual stats on it, or specs on it, puts this at just over 2 pounds, which I believe it now that I feel it. Take this cap off, and beautiful, beautiful glass lens there. Okay. Looks like the last item in here is the lens hood, which I've been getting a lot better at with using, and I've started to appreciate a little bit more. Let's see how this guy locks in here. Looks like there's a button of some sort. See if we can get this on. Yep, okay, you just twist it. Is that counterclockwise? Locks into place. Awesome. Can't wait to get this rolling. Well, that's everything that comes in the kit that I purchased. So you got your body that has the battery, plug, and charging cable, and the body. And you've got the big dog lens. But like buying any camera, you always end up having to get some extra accessories. So I'll touch on a little bit of the other accessories that I got that I felt are kind of essential to complete this kit. So I'm going to move this aside. Move these guys over here. First thing, extra battery. Go ahead, get yourself an extra battery or two, just to be safe. I went ahead and got the actual Sony brand battery. Some people use the third-party or aftermarket brands. I'm kind of a stickler for batteries. I want it to last as long as possible and to be as high quality as possible, so I would go with the Sony brand. Next up is a multi-battery charger. I picked this up. It was recommended on Amazon. The brand is Neoprene. I don't know if you can see that. I haven't used it yet. It came with a little cable as well, but it's just a micro USB to USB. You could use any cable and plug it into any USB charging adapter. We'll see how this works. Hopefully it works well. If not, I might be looking into getting the actual Sony charger because I recently have heard that the Sony charger actually charges the batteries a bit quicker. So, extra battery, charger. Probably the most important thing is a lens filter. Some sort of protection against the outside world and that beautiful glass that you have on that brand new lens. I always go with this brand. It's always pretty reliable. Tiffin does a good job. That's what I use on my Nikon, and it's always done well on this camera, so I just went ahead and got this size. This is a much, much bigger front glass though. It's an 82 millimeter. This guy is, I want to say 67, so quite a big jump. In addition to the lens protector, I got one of these, which I should have opened this ahead of time, but not too bad. This is a clear glass protector for the back of your LCD viewfinder. This brand, they ship you two, so you have one to use and one to save for later if anything happens. a7iii. It's highly recommended on Amazon. Check it out. What's nice about this screen too is it is an LCD touch, so you're going to be touching it a little bit more than you normally would another LCD screen on a camera. So it's a good idea to have it protected, because once it's scratched, you probably can't get that scratch out very easily. So a7iii is the brand on that one. Next, I got a nice little neoprene sleeve case for it. A lot of people might want a big bag or some sort of shoulder straps for it. Personally, for me, I know I'm going to be putting this in a backpack. I know I'm going to be putting it in other bags. So the slimmer the profile is and the more versatile it is, the more likely I'm going to use it in my bag. This one is called Optech USA. Pretty nice. What I like the most about it is, instead of Velcro like a lot have, is this has actual snaps. So you can snap it closed. You don't ever have to worry about the Velcro wearing down. Inside there's some balloon padding. And then it looks like there is, yes, this is like a little rubber ring that you put around the camera lens, so it acts to hold the bag so it can dangle below the camera. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but it makes a really nice little neoprene sleeve. So always think about protecting your camera. It's a big investment, and you'll be very, very unhappy if something happens to it, drops, breaks, falls, and you don't have something to protect it. Last bit is, this is a cuff wrist strap. I use a wrist strap on my Sony RX100. It was very handy in traveling to just let it hang from your wrist. Because I got so used to it, I thought that I might try one of these out. And it was before I knew that Sony provided this nice neck strap. So given that I have this strap now, I don't know if I'll be using this, but I love the concept of it. It's very simple, very minimalist. Wraps around your wrist, and the nice thing about this is the connection piece. You can choose to leave it attached to the camera and have the wrist strap portion actually in your camera bag or somewhere else. So I'm going to give this a try. I don't know if I'll use it, but these are the accessories that I would necessarily go with any new camera personally. And that pretty much wraps my unboxing. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that it helped if you're kind of on the fence about getting the new Sony a7. I would strongly recommend it if you're willing and ready to make the upgrade. I know that I'm going to have a lot of fun using it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to include those below. Bye!